Okay, today is Monday. It's a beautiful Monday. It's 5 o'clock and we have started yoga class. So I want everybody to sit back. I'm going to start my music in 1 second. I want you to find an easy pose. Easy pose is where your ankles align up. Okay, and your feet are crossed. I'm going to move back in a second so you can see me a little bit better just in case you get confused. Once you're in easy pose, I want you to sit up really nice and tall, rolling those shoulders back, opening that chest, stacking your spine, one vertebra on top of each other, okay? You really want to be sitting up nice and tall, and you really want to make sure you're breathing nicely. You're going to inhale and exhale, making the ocean sound on the back of your throat. It should all be through your nose. Now, I know the allergies are really bad right now, so if you need to use your mouth to breathe, by all means, go for it. Okay, so yoga, remember, it's all about what works best for you, what modifications you want to do for yourself. It's not worrying about what I'm doing or what everybody else is doing. Okay, so I want all of you to close your eyes and relax that wonderful brain that's overworked right now. Sitting up really nice and tall, opening that chest, and I'm going to start my music, and we're just going to. You can either cup your hands in your lap or put them on both knees. And again, sit up really nice and tall, close those eyes. Now I want you not to think about anything that's happened today. I want you to push those thoughts away. Don't think of stuff that you have to do later. Just focus on the now. And just relaxing yourself and really just enjoying class. Now's where you start those slow, deep breaths. You really want to fill that chest with nice air, keeping those eyes closed and relaxing. Now, as you're sitting here, just check in with your body. Start with your head. You feel as if light is pouring down through your body as you check in on it. It goes through your head, down through your neck, through your shoulders. Just try to release any tension you feel as you're checking in with it. Down through your chest, into your hips, your upper thighs, your legs, and down to your feet. Now, keeping your eyes closed, let's just roll our shoulders back. Let's do 3 nice slow shoulders. Roll them forward and then all the way back to help open that chest. And now let's switch directions. Fantastic. On the next exhale, drop your chin to your chest to feel a stretch in the back of your neck, keeping your eyes closed still. Okay, let's do neck rolls. You're gonna slowly inhale up the right and then exhale down the left. As you're doing your neck rolls, if you feel any part of the neck that's particularly tense, you're gonna stop and breathe into that. So go ahead and do some neck rolls up the right and down the left, keeping your eyes closed. And do one more round, and then let's reverse direction. So up the left and down the right. Fantastic. Then come back with the head up. Drop right ear to right shoulder. Don't forget, if you keep your eyes closed, you'll be the opposite of me because I'm still going to my proper right. Make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall, having that chest open. And lift the head up and drop left ear to left shoulder. Okay, we're gonna stand up. Let's see. Can you see me okay and hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Good, thumbs up, fantastic. All right, so we're gonna do our flow right now. I'm gonna face this direction to do my flow because I figured it would work best for you. So I'm turning towards my right. So what we're going to do, let me just show you a little bit about what we're going to do first. You guys don't have to do it. You're going to put your hands together like this for the beginning. And as we inhale up, your thumbs are going to be together. Okay? So we're going to start over. You're going to inhale. You're going to go up. You're going to do a back bend. Just a slight back bend. Then you're going to go over to a flat back. We're going to hold it. And then we're going to go forward all the way down. Then you're going to step your left foot back, and then you're going to step your right foot back. And then we're going to push up to a downward dog. Then maybe we'll do an upward dog, then go back. Then we'll step our left foot forward, right foot forward, coming all the way up, and then exhale down. And then we're going to repeat it, okay? So I'll just say step back, push up, you know. I'll tell you what you guys are doing as we do it, but then it will start to get a little bit faster as we do it. We'll just keep flowing one move into another. Is there questions about that? Are we okay? Yeah, good? All right, fantastic, guys. All right, so we're gonna start, when we start it, because we're gonna start with the inhale, we're gonna bring our arms around and then we're gonna lift them up and then do the back bend. So your feet will start, you'll be about hip width apart. Would you rather me face towards you? Is this easier? Okay, I'm gonna face sideways. Here we go. Inhale up. Back bend. Forward bend, flat back. Pulling out through those fingers. Exhale down. Hold that for a second. Step your left foot back. High runner stretch. Now step your right foot back. Push back to downward dog. Now we're going to come to an upward dog. Upward dog, my hips don't hit the ground. Push back up. Step forward with my right. Step forward with my left. Inhaling all the way up. Oh, exhale down. Here we go again, and lifting up. Exhale back. And forward, flat back. Exhale forward. Step back my left. Step both back. Push up. Come through a high plank. We're going to hold our high plank here for a second. Now to upward dog. Back up. Step your left foot forward. And both feet up. And inhale all the way up. Oh, my dog. Hold on one second. Girls, come and grab Mookie. All right, here we go again. Inhale all the way up. We're going to go a little faster. Exhale back. Go forward. Flat back down. Step back left. Step back. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. Really feel that in the shoulders. Left foot forward. Both feet together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Okay, 2 more times. We're going to go a little faster now. Here we go. Inhale up. And back. And forward. And down. Left foot back. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot forward. Both feet up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Fold yourself. Left foot back. Both feet back. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot forward. Both feet forward. Inhale up. And exhale down. Great job, guys. That feels good. I like doing a flow or a sun salutation. They're very nice. It's good to kind of get the body moving a little bit more. Fantastic. All right, so let's move on. Let's do some of our hips, but first we of course have to do forward fold. So let's have our feet directly out in front of us. Inhale all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale forward for forward fold, grabbing those feet. Want a nice relax into it, rock your body gently forward. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, so let's start with, I'm gonna do everything on my right, so just make sure you listen to my words and don't mirror me, right? So I'm gonna take my right foot and put it over my left. So you see, it's this foot over your left. Okay, we're gonna do spinal twist. We're gonna sit up really nice and tall. My left hand's gonna be on the outside. Inhale, exhale, spinal twist. Make sure your left foot is flexed. And I'm going to slowly come back around. I'm going to drop that right hip down. The knee is going to be on the floor. We're going to do half forward fold. I'm going to inhale all the way up. And I'm going to exhale forward. And I'm going to inhale out. Nice exhale over. That felt good. Fantastic. Now I'm going to keep this foot flexed. This is for our hips. My flexed foot, the ankle on my right leg is going to go above my left knee. Okay, I'm going to hold my right knee and my right hand, and we're going to walk this left foot up, keeping this right leg flexed. Only go as far as you can with still having nice posture. This is not what you want. This doesn't do anything. You want to have good posture. If this is as far as you can get with good posture, then stop. Do whatever works best for you. I need a sip of my water as you're doing this. Okay, if you want to grab it now and kind of hug it into your body, let's do that. And we're going to do 2 hip openers here, okay? So the first thing is the rock the baby. We can stretch that left leg out. We're just going to rock our right leg. If you want to keep your left leg bent to help, position it on the floor, you can, or you can stretch it out and do whatever you want. Slowly rock it. Now don't forget, it should be wrapped around. Your elbow shouldn't be here, it should be here. Let me get a little closer so you can see, like this, right? We're rocking it. Rock. Good. Still sitting up tall, still keeping with our breath. Hopefully this feels nice on our hips, and slow down. Now, we're grabbing our right foot with both hands. This is where you go as far as you can go. We're gonna ride our bicycle. Okay, slowly ride it. Now, if you see me from the side and I'm doing it, I'm pushing my hip back, but slowly, gently. Everything is gentle. And then reverse the direction. Nice and slow, guys. Some of you are rushing. Nice and slow. Fantastic. I hope we feel that nicely in our hips. Good. And just pull it up one more time. And then extend it out. Ooh, doesn't that feel good on that right hip? I love that. It feels really nice and loose and nice and open. Good, and just stretch that leg out. Sometimes you can just push it and give it some energy, rub it a little bit. That feels nice. All right, so now we do everything on the left side. So the first thing we're gonna do is lift that left leg up, put it on the outside of the knee, and do spinal twist on the left. Again, my right foot is flexed. I'm so used to pointed. Inhale, exhale, spinal twist looking towards the back. Slowly come back around, putting that left leg down for a half forward fold. Inhale all the way up and exhale forward. And inhale up, and exhale down. Okay, so take the left leg, flex it, protect that knee. That's why a lot of times when you flex this foot, it's to help to protect the knee and the knee positioning so you're not getting all wonky. Okay, so let's walk that leg back and just start with our first hip stretch. Again, make sure we're sitting up really nice and tall. Fantastic. All right, so let's grab it. Now watch again, guys. Here are my arms. I'm going underneath, and I'm going underneath, and I'm grabbing it. My foot is going into my elbow, okay? And then I'm holding this leg, and I'm doing gentle rock back and forth. This is just gentle at first, right? Rock the baby. If you had a real baby in your arm, you're not going to be spazzing. It's just gentle. Slow that rocking down. Then we're going to grab a hold of that foot. We're going to ride our bicycles. And then we're going to do it in the other direction. Fantastic. Good. And we're going to stretch that out. Now, we're not going to do it today, but this is the good point where you can practice putting your foot behind your head. Okay, we're not going to do that right now, Izzy. Don't worry. But since we just did these nice ride the bicycles, right, on both sides, that's when you can practice. You can practice one leg and then you do the other, and then if you really get there, you do both legs, okay? But we're not going to do that today. You know what? I promise you we'll do that next year in class at some point, just not right now. Okay, so let's shake those legs out. We are going to do lotus. We're going to do it laying on the ground. So I'm going to explain to you before we do it. You remember lotus, you have to tuck it into that thigh. So we're going to do lotus on the right, a half lotus on the right, half lotus on the left. Then we're going to tuck both legs. We're going to sit up. We're going to roll over to our stomach, and then we're going to sit back up again, okay? And then we're going to stretch it forward, flip feet, and stretch it forward again. I'm just telling you that just in case you can't hear me as well when I'm laying down on the ground. But you know what? I think I'm going to face this way, and I'll sit a little closer, so you probably can't see me as well, but you can hear me. So everybody lay down. How we lay down in class is we put our arms in front of us. We're going to use our arms to slowly melt ourselves to the floor. Slowly, 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 slowly. Fantastic. All right, so you take your right foot, put it up. I'm just taking my jacket off. Stay down. I'm getting warm. Okay, make sure that knee is down so you feel that stretch in that hip. We just did all that wonderful stuff with the hip. This should feel nice too. Fantastic. Extend that leg out. Now lift that left leg up. Drop that knee down. And fantastic. Now we're going to try for both legs. You're going to cross them while you're still sitting. Okay? And then we're going to hold onto our feet. We're going to drop those knees back in hopes that our feet are still crossed. Now we're going to sit up in hopes that our feet are still crossed in full lotus. If our feet are still not crossed in full lotus, then hopefully at least one is crossed in half lotus. Now, if both of your feet are still crossed, you're going to follow along with me. If only one foot is crossed, then you're just going to stay here, sitting up really nice and tall and breathing our energy. If both feet are crossed, we're going to rock over and forward and go down. And when we're on our bellies, both feet should still be crossed. All right, and if we're on our bellies, we're gonna push ourselves back up, and we're gonna sit back down. Good. Now, we still have our feet crossed in lotus, either full or half. We're gonna walk our arms forward in lotus and just breathe. Fantastic. Slowly walk your arms back. Now, look down at your feet. My right foot is over my left. Since yoga is all about balancing, we're gonna untuck our feet and we're gonna put the left over right or whatever your opposite is. And if you only had half lotus, then you're gonna put the other one on top, okay? So if your right was just on top and your other foot was still there, your left is now gonna be on top, just to balance your body out. Inhale, exhale, forward walking down. Fantastic. That feels wonderful. All right. I am swinging both of my legs in the left direction. Right? So you guys should be opposite of me. Left direction is this way for me. Okay? I am squaring my chest over my right knee for animal stretch. I'm going to inhale and I'm going to exhale. I'm going to walk over that, extending those arms out, dropping my head down to the ground and breathing for animal stretch on the right. Slowly inhale up. Fantastic. We're going to rock our legs and we're just going to switch sides. Normally I would do pigeon next, but we're not going to today. We're going to skip that. So this is my left. My knees are my left. My feet are pointing to my right. I'm going to inhale all the way up. I'm going to exhale down. Walking, squaring my chest over that front knee. And I'm going to slowly walk up. Fantastic. With a show of hands, since we have all dancers here, who wants to practice their splits? Raise your hand. Okay, fantastic. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to listen to my words. Everybody's going to lay down on your backs now. Lower yourself nice and slow to the ground. Fantastic. You're going to pull your right knee into your chest, all the way into your chest on the ground. Good. And you're going to flex and point that foot. Bend that knee all the way, Izzy. There you go. We're supposed to be relaxing right now. Flex and point. If you want to roll that ankle a little bit while you're there, you're more than welcome to. Now you think of all this wonderful hip stuff we've been doing. So your hips, your inner hips are really nice and warmed up right now. Good. Now you're going to grab underneath that foot, grab behind that knee, and you're going to extend that leg while you're on the ground as much as you can possibly go. And now point that toe. Make sure you don't jerk it off to the side. It has to go directly up. And we're just going to breathe and we're going to hold. Wow, look at this, guys. You've been stretching at home. Good job, guys. Just hold it. I know this hurts too. I totally get it. Okay, so now here comes the real fun. We're gonna inhale and you're gonna roll towards your right onto your legs for a right split. Here we go. Inhale, roll towards your right on your right leg for a right split. Oh, feel that split. Fantastic. Make sure both of our feet are pointed, that our legs are turned out, our hips are nice and square. We're going to inhale and you're going to walk your body forward to do a forward bend in your right split. Good job, guys. The key is to just keep breathing. I know this is really hard and I'm really proud of you. Just keep breathing. Now inhale up and do a back bend. If you can bend your knee and touch your head with your toes in that back bend, I don't know if any of you can do that. Yes, like what Izzy's doing. Sam is getting there. Jenna, good job, guys. Even if you just bend it a little bit, it's okay. Good. All right, and recover. Now go forward again one more time. Grab a hold of that leg and roll back onto your back. There you go. See, and now that stretch is even better. Stretch. Now slowly, as if it was a développé coming down, slowly return that leg back down. Now I want you to feel something for a moment. You can feel your hips. You can feel how much more stretch that right hip is right now, right? I always love that feeling when I do it on the right, and now you get to do it on the left, but you feel how nice and warm that hip is. So let's balance ourselves out and do everything on the opposite direction. Let's lift up our left leg, pull it really nice. Let me switch sides here. Left into the chest, square over the chest, flexing and pointing that foot. Again, we're on our backs, of course, flexing and pointing. And at any point you want to roll it, you are more than welcome to. Good. Okay, and when you feel ready, extend that foot up and overhead. Again, make sure it goes directly in front of you and not off to the side. The best that you can, guys. I know the left is going to be a little bit harder, and if any of this at any point is too hard, then you modify the stretch. It's no contest. Really hold that. Breathe into it. The more you breathe and you exhale and inhale, you should be able to gently pull it a little bit closer to you. Okay, now we're gonna roll onto that left side, everybody. Roll onto our left side for a split on the left. Good job, guys. I know the left is hard. Take a deep breath in and exhale, going forward. And slowly come up and do a back bend. And again, if you're in that back bend and you want to bend the knee and try to touch the head, you're welcome to. Otherwise, don't even worry about it. I'm just giving you options. Good job, guys. And slowly inhale up, exhale forward again. Grab a hold of that leg nice and tight, roll back onto the back, and drop both legs. Now we're going to lift both legs up in the air. We're going to turn them out. Okay, we're just gonna, normally I'd have you sit against the wall right now and do a wall stretch, but we're not gonna do that because I didn't tell you to make room. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go beat your legs and stretch them out. Okay, we're gonna do that 10 times. So do them at your own pace. Nice and slow though. Fantastic. Good job. Okay, we're gonna roll over, and because I always like to do planks before we stand up, we're gonna do a plank really quick. I am gonna do my planks on my forearms. You guys can do up the high plank if you want, but I like to go down. So when you're ready, be prepared to do a plank. Slowly come down. Let's just push up for a second, up into Cobra. Stretching that wonderful back. Oh, that feels so good. Pointing those toes all the way. We're gonna curl the toes under. We're gonna press up to downward dog, and then from downward dog, we're gonna look up at our hands. We're gonna jump to our hands and then stand up. So here we go. Push. Now look up at your hands, bend your knees, jump full speed, slowly up, but stop, don't come all the way up yet. Rock your body around a little bit to help open up those hips and those back. And then slowly roll up. Fantastic. Okay, let's grab our left leg and put our knees together. We're standing on our right foot, we're grabbing our left leg. Really nice and tall for good balance. Let's lift our right hand up, and we're slowly just going to extend up. And we're going to extend out, and we're going to come down. Good job. Just a small balancing posture dancer. Let's do the other side. So I have my right leg is in my hand right now. And inhale it up. Extend out and touch down. Good. Let's spread our legs out. Turn your right leg out, left leg in, arms out. We're going to push over to my right for triangle. Push over and down for triangle. Looking up towards the ceiling, palm is nice and open. If you can't touch the ground, if you can go to your knee, leg, wherever, make sure your chest does not collapse. That chest should be nice and open, looking up towards the ceiling. Fantastic. And we're going to swing the arms, and we're going to go right over to warrior from here. And inhale up. Let's do everything on the other direction. Exhale down. And bend that knee for warrior. Fantastic. Let's do one more hip thing and then, oh, it's already 5:45. Okay, let's do one more hip thing. We're gonna do 3 rounds of making the sun, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna squat down to the birthing pose. I did this last time. What that is, it's like a little smaller second position. Your knees go into your elbows. So this is the pose we're gonna come down to, okay? So let's actually start here, and let's inhale up. Inhale all the way up. Open those arms, exhale down. All right, let's do it 2 more times. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Fantastic. Let's just hold this pose for a second, sitting up nice and tall. Good, and now let's rock our bodies onto the ground. Let's go all the way down. We're gonna really quick, let me show you my pose. We're gonna go up and under. I hope you can see me, pushing your pelvis towards the ceiling, tucking those elbows underneath your body. There we go, good job everybody. Now from here, you can also do wheel, but we're not gonna do that today. We're just gonna focus on our hips. Wheel is when you put your hands here and you push up, it's like a back bend. And slowly lower it down. All right, pull both knees into the chest, flex and point the feet. Put your arms out to the side, take both knees and drop them to the right. Lift those knees up and drop them to the left. You should be turning your head in the opposite direction your knees are. Good. And again, pull your knees into your chest, nice and tight. Squeeze. And then extend those legs out. And I want you to extend your arms overhead, extend those legs out, and I want you to point and stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch as hard as you possibly can. And exhale. Put your hands and your body in corpse pose. Corpse pose is when your palms are towards the ceiling and your legs are spread out and they're naturally rocking to the side and you're just relaxing. And now I want everybody to close their eyes and try not to move because this is final relaxation. This is where your brain really takes a break and you just enjoy all the wonderful stuff you just did. This is also where you allow your breath to return to normal. The rise and the fall of the belly should be as what it was at the beginning of class before you started. Just keep a nice, quiet brain still. About 1 more minute. Just still let that brain be nice and quiet. I know it's hard, but it's so important, especially right now. When you feel ready, start to slowly is the key word, wiggle your body, move your toes, move your fingers, awaken your body back up. And then when you feel ready from that, pull your knees into your chest and roll to the right side of your body. Still staying on the ground for a moment. Good. And when you feel ready from there, come up back to a seated posture. Now you are all still on mute, but I want you to listen, right? You know, see, some of you know what I'm going to do already. We are going to do 3 cleansing breaths, but I really want you to make noise, even if you feel silly. You're in your quiet space. Nobody can hear you. I can't even hear you. But you're going to do a deep breath through your nose and a cleansing breath with an exhale, but I want to hear the exhale, and you're going to close your eyes while we do it. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Fantastic. We put our hands together, we bow forward, and we say thank you. And that was fantastic.